After platinuming Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy II, it only makes sense that I work on Final Fantasy III next, right? So even though I've been enjoying the heck out of Final Fantasy XVI, that's exactly what I did. You can do this trophy in one playthrough, but there are plenty of missables, including treasure chests, hidden items, bestiary entries and locations, so I used an incredible guide on PSN profiles that saved me a ton of time, link in the description below. On with the playthrough, and beware story spoilers. After an earthquake shatters the floating continent, 4 orphans go exploring a bit too far and end up falling on their arses. They come across this land turtle, which I easily defeat. Hope of the Wind! Yay, receive power from the wind crystal. 1 down, 30 to go. I changed my party to 4 monks because magic isn't available yet, explore some villages, meet Cid, borrow an airship, ransack a castle, raid a tomb, during which... Alright, Rookie Treasure Hunter. That's 1/10 of the trophies done already. After healing and restocking, I go back to the tomb and we get the Apprentice Warrior as well for defeating 100 enemies. And forget to count them both in the bottom left and leave it to future me to worry about. I am now future me. We rescue the princess, raid a tomb a bit more, and defeat the genie voiced by Robin Williams and occasionally Dan Castellaneta and purify his ring. I switch to 4 black mages and go spelunking where I get another trophy. And we get Thrifty Spender as well for obtaining 10,000 gil. We need to get 500,000 gil or 50,000, I can't remember which, by the end of this. Afterwards, it's time to talk to this old geezer to upgrade the airship and destroy this boulder and the airship. Crushing Force! Smashed the boulder and cleared the path. Yeah, we couldn't fly over it or anything. No. And continuing my bestiary hunt. Alright, and for defeating that mandrake, we got 10% of the bestiary entries for Field Research Basic. Nice! I drop Cid off in Canaan, magically heal his wife, raid his house, go for a poo, climb a mountain, meet an amnesiac, run away from a crazy dragon, shrink the party, magically heal a fellow small person, kill the local wildlife, and come across a Viking's Cove and procure a ship. From there, I run away from another crazy dragon, then go into said crazy dragon's temple to save him. Don't worry about the first one, he'll get what's coming to him. After burning through the resistance, Team Midget beat Mickey Mouse's evil twin, saving Crazy Dragon 2, and the floating continent opens up to us. I visit some fairies to learn about a cursed tree, visit these blind people to learn how to become toads, and while resting at the cove and heading towards my next objective, Job Trainee. Nice, that's for leveling 1 job up to 10. We eventually do need to get them to level 99. Just the 1 though. I then enter the Tower of Owen, where this happens, and Experienced Warrior for defeating 300 monsters. Hooray! I think I only need to defeat 500 to get the highest one in that category. My party becomes Toad so I can climb said tower, defeat Medusa, and Desh becomes an hero. Yes, I love using dated internet references, shut up. And we get another trophy, a Watchman's Duty for preventing the destruction of the Tower of Owen by killing someone. Yeah, that's a Final Fantasy game, alright. This opens up more of the map, including the Dwarven Hollows, which gives me access to the subterranean lake, where I defeat Gutsko for the Fang of Ice. Yes, he's definitely dead. Yup. Absolutely. I go to put the Fang back, Gutsko steals it again, so I chase him through the molten cave and beat him in his salamander form and save the fire crystal. Hope of Fire, hooray! Receive power from the fire crystal. To reward myself for doing this, I raid the Dwarven Hollow's treasure room and head to Tokkul, where we get captured by Hind's forces. After fighting through the cursed tree the fairies from earlier were talking about, I black magic Hind to death. With the tree saved, I receive the Wheel of Time from King Argus and I thank him for it by ransacking his castle. I give the Wheel of Time to Cid and now our ship is also an airship. Whilst touring the floating continent, collecting things and hunting for bestiary entries, this pops up. Alright, there we go, a legendary warrior for getting 500 monsters, defeating them, and I think that should be the bestiary done for the floating continent as well. And then it's time to hop off the continent to the rest of the world. That's just a lot of ocean. I go to this wrecked ship, magically heal this woman, grab this crystal shard, explore the only cave we have access to, accidentally get the woman I literally just saved killed, release the Kraken from this mortal coil, and wind up in this bed. And there we go, Hope of Water for receiving the power from the water crystal. After changing everyone into black belts, I sell some things. Smart Saver, boom, 100,000 gil, 100,000 gil down, 400,000 to go. I then explore the sewers and kick a bunch of goblins to death to save the warriors of shite, grab the lemongrass shoes and then kick Goldor in his golden balls. After doing a world tour, I get shot down right in the middle of a civil war. I befriend Prince Alice and then ransack the entire town. But we do get Veteran Treasure Hunter for collecting treasure from 50% of the chests. I then transform into 4 dragoons and lance Garuda like he's a boil and save the kingdom. I reward myself by, you guessed it, ransacking the castle and getting a new airship. Alright, and we got a peaceful Saronia as well for defeating Garuda, saving Saronia and getting Nautilus. Hooray! On the way to the next objective. Alright, and we also got field research for getting 50% of the bestiary entries. We're halfway there. Anyway, I meet Doga and his pet Moogles, explore the 2D version of that Alice in Wonderland level from Kingdom Hearts, and now the airship is also a yellow submarine. Yeah, that makes sense. Infused with the power of the Beatles, John, Paul, George and the other one, I temple run all the way to Noah's loot and use it to wake Une, who I refuse to believe isn't Doga's girlfriend. Alright, Waking from Dreamland. We get that for waking Une with Noah's loot, which definitely wasn't a ball ache whatsoever. After exploring some optional areas for collectibles, remember I need all of them for the plat, I head to some ruins to buy some blood lances that'll break the game, and sell some things to finance them. Oh, obtained 500,000 gil! Nice! I was worried I was going to have to grind for that one. Not the case, because I just sold a bunch of stuff in the shop. I then completely forget to press record during my next recording session, during which time I get an even bigger airship, explore that ninja village from Naruto and go to a ninja cave where I get a trophy for reaching job level 50 with one of my dragoons. There's no footage, so you'll just have to trust me. I defeat Heka something, head to the start of the final area and defeat his palette swap Titan to save the final crystal. Alright, and we got Hope for the Earth for defeating Titan and receiving power from the Earth Crystal. I think, if I can count, that is my 20th trophy. You've reached the 20th trophy. Reward yourself by liking the video and subscribe for more trophy related shenanigans. Before I go into the final area, I head back to Doga's manor and commit Senecide. That's the technical term for killing an old person, because Doga and Une's souls are needed to enter the final areas. No, I don't know why either. I also continue my world tour of collectibles and kill Odin, Leviathan and Bahamut. Bahamut? Oh, I don't know. I then teach all the summons to one party member. There we go, Summon Master. Learned all the summon magic. You do actually have to learn it. Understandable. After exploring all 13 Chocobo Woods and making sure I have every collectible and bestiary entry I need at this point, I enter the Crystal Tower and Eureka. Okay, Luce's job increased to 99. Hooray! Management Labourer. Leveled up one job to level 99. Genius! One by one, I defeat the bosses and unseal all the weapons, and honestly, this is easy. A bit too easy. And we get Item Detector for getting all the hidden items. And Forbidden Weapons for obtaining all the weapons sealed in Eureka. This is it. I set up a new party of 3 ninjas and a dragoon. I grind the tower and get 2 of the 3 rare dragon encounters I need, but I'm struggling now to keep up with the absurd level spike. So I teleport out, rearrange my party to 3 ninjas and a sage, and then I make a save file that ends up being the most important act of the entire run. I climb back up the tower and I defeat the 3rd rare dragon. And we also hit level 50! Seasoned Hero for everyone hitting level 50 for all party members. Nice! As I defeat Xandi and enter the world of darkness. Yes, 'tis Adventurous Wayfarer for travelling to all the map locations. Hooray! And enter the darkness as well. We got that for defeating Xandi and entering the world of darkness. One thing is becoming very clear. This is a massive difficulty spike and I am woefully underprepared because I keep on fucking dying over and over again. But one thing you'll learn about me is that I am stupidly stubborn and willing to smash my head against a brick wall to get what I want. And there we go. Despite all the odds, legendary treasure hunter collected treasure from 100% of the chests. I have completely stuffed this playthrough up, man. Oh. Eventually it becomes too much and I need to backtrack, but I've gone past the point of no return. So I go back to that save outside the Crystal Tower, reconfigure my party to have 2 ninjas and 2 sages and head back to the cave where I fought the Harmut and grind levels and job levels. Da 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 banana na 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 banana na 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 na. After grinding for an hour, I have the experience, job levels and gil I need to get this done. All those bosses and random encounters that I was struggling with previously are now the dirt on my shoe. Now all that's left is the final boss. Okay, I'm going to switch it around now. You can do the flares, you can throw this shuriken, you can throw this shuriken, and you can suck your ring. There we go. There we go. Field Research Professional. Got all the bestiary entries. Hooray! And there we go. A vision of hope for completing the game. Defeating Cloud of Darkness and restoring peace to the world. And... oh. Yeah, there it is. Master of 3 earned all the trophies. Yeah, let's go. Stop the timer. 10 hours, 27 minutes. A bit longer, as I said, than I would have liked, but just over half the amount of time PSN profile says it should take me. So I'm pretty pleased with that.